Chris, mate. I know we're both positive fans, but you can't justify that today.
No, you can't. There's very few players out there at the moment that have the passion, the desire, the fight in them to succeed. And at the end of the day, Alex Neil has not got hope in hell of keeping his job if the players go out there like that and continue to play like that week in, week out, give away leads. And in fairness, I will criticise Alex Neil today. I've stuck up for him, but I will. His body language on the line isn't good enough. It's not motivating. And one of the things that he needs to change next week is Michael McGovern. 2 absolute howlers in the last 2 games. Brighton, this game, flapping here, flapping there. Big John Ruddy's got to come back. I don't think John Ruddy's good enough, don't get me wrong, but he's the best option we've got. The fact that Carl Lafferty comes on today, and yes, he fights, and yes, there's a lot of people that are in the Carl Lafferty club, but to be fair, he put himself on the line and he scores. We will not continue to progress, and we will not go up until the players get their heads out their own backsides. They are not Premier League footballs anymore. They are mid-table championship, and they need to fight to succeed. Alex Neil has not got hope in hell of keeping his job until those players improve.
Do you think it's a fact? I completely agree that the players aren't good enough, but for me, the tactics are predictable, the way we play is predictable, the movement going forwards is predictable, the way that we defend is predictable, and nothing's changed. If you keep doing the same thing over and over again, how do you expect different results?
I totally agree with you, Jack, and what's very, very poor this week is we had a dress rehearsal for this game. We knew what Leeds were going to do.
Done the same thing.
How they're going to come out. They had Chris Wood up front. They did the same thing, and we still failed. It's embarrassing, and I feel for the likes of Russ, who today played well. You see Jacob Murphy on the pitch at the end, head in hands on the floor. That's the passion we want to see as a football club.
Saying they can't show it when the game's going on, though, mate.
I thought Justin. It's fair enough. Do you want to come in? You know what? Today, Leeds came out and they've succeeded again, and it's very, very embarrassing. I do feel like there's a cluster of Norwich players that have got the passion and fight, and I think there's a lot of players that we sign in the Premier League that do not want it. And the problem is we won't go up because Alex Neil is now going to have to completely rip apart the whole spine of our team if we've got hope of even getting in the playoffs. It's going to be really hard, really, really difficult.